What's up everyone? Welcome to a little vlog that I'm going to do just to bring you guys up to date on what's going on with the channel, as I haven't posted a lot recently. I've recently got a new job which I work quite a lot during the day and in the afternoon, and that's usually when I record. I'm trying to work around it. Also my new video recording software has been a giant pain in the arse. If anyone uses Cam and knows how to use it properly, let me know. Because right now, this is getting fucking ridiculous. I cannot use it, and for some reason Sony Vegas doesn't like it. It records okay sometimes, and if I render it through Windows Video Maker, it works okay. But sometimes if I render it through Sony Vegas, it doesn't work. I don't know why. Sony Vegas just doesn't seem to like it. I'm recording this vlog off my phone because my camera's an downside better. I would be sat at my computer with my headphones on, but obviously I haven't got that. I might be trying a new gimmick soon with playing rage games and stuff like that. I might be introducing the Rage Gamer. I don't know. I'm toying with the idea because I think it might be a nice little thing to have, and it'll be something that I'll have fun with, and hopefully you guys will have fun with as well. So it's something I want to try out. And also I haven't done a lot of vlogs recently. I did try to do a vlog while I was out and about, but it didn't record right on my phone. I had it upright, so it recorded in that little shitty letterbox kind of thing, not like this. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the channel at the moment. I will be trying to post more, and I have been very busy. It's school holidays at the moment, and my daughter's off school, so I've been spending a lot of time with her, and I've been taking her to the beach, and I've been taking her to events and stuff that are happening on the Isle of Wight. And as it's the school holidays, there are a shit ton of events going down here right now. I live on the Isle of Wight, tourist, very, very tourist orientated, so there's a lot of shit going down, and I've been taking her to things, and I've been spending lots of time with her. I've got horrific sunburn on my shoulders, which is irritating the shit out of me right now. It's really fucking difficult to concentrate with just this area here, fucking red raw. But yeah, so I've been spending a lot of time with her. I've been really busy. I do apologise for not posting more, but I am going to be posting more. I might just go back to Fraps to try and record Outlast. I've got another decent sized hard drive, like a big old 1 terabyte extendable hard drive. So what I'm going to try and do on my days off that I'm not seeing my daughter, or I drop her back to her mum's, or I get back from her mum's quite late in the evening, well, not late in the evening, but early afternoon. I'm going to try and do a load of videos and do a load of recording, and then get it up on YouTube, and then get it up on YouTube over a few days, or space out the videos. So I'd post, so I'd render them and edit them, record, edit, render, and then sort of post them one a day, so that I've got a block of 4 that I can post every day kind of thing. I'm gonna try it. It's a lot of finagling at the moment. Also, it's been really fucking hot, and it's been the kind of hot that just melts your brain, so I can't concentrate on games and stuff like that. It's just been really bad. It's been so hot. It's been ridiculous. It's in England, we revel the summer day. We revel the day that it's sunny. On go the shorts of hope, on go the flip-flops of happiness. Out we drag out the barbecues, no matter what no matter what the weather's like. If it's just a little bit sunny, out come the fucking barbecues, just so we can cook, just so we can make use of the sun. But it's been too hot. It's been ridiculous. This is it's been like Florida in the middle of summer here. It's been insane. But what I'm going to do in this one, just to make it a bit more fleshed out, I'm going to talk about my top 5 upcoming games of 2014. I haven't put a lot of thought into this because I'd only thought it up 10-15 minutes ago. Just when I was starting to do a review, I thought, it'd be quite. Well, I thought, let's do a review of games that I'm looking forward to. And if you want to hear me and my friends talk about some games, we've done a podcast on my friend Turbo Tony HD's channel, which I will put a link to on screen somewhere, or I'll put a link in the description either way. But if you go for the Kittens podcast, we've done 3 or 4 episodes now. I done Resident Evil 4 for one of them, where I went on a bit of a rant about that because I fucking hate that game. we've done a Mass Effect special for the last one, which is really fun. We just nerded out about Mass Effect. They are long. I will warn you now, they are long. So you know, I think the shortest one is about an hour and a half long. The Mass Effect one was it's probably over 2 hours long. We went on forever about that. We probably could have gone a bit longer, to be honest, because we all love that game. But yeah, and we've done a few other ones as well. They all review a game, I review a game, and we chat about the game, what we like about the game, you know, whether we'd recommend it to people. And it's just all us chatting stuff and, you know, just having a fun time with each other. So it's well worth a watch. So if you want to watch that, want to find out what games we like and what we'd recommend, go and check it out. As for my top 5 games that I'm going to do for 2014, number 5 is going to be Destiny. Destiny is looks to be, well, it's been advertised as like a mix between Borderlands 2 and Halo, because it's done by Bungie, so it's going to be kind of a mix of the two, and it's an online MMO. This looks sexy as hell because it looks really, really nice. I mean, like I got into it just because of the screenshots, and I was looking at, like, you know, screenshots of wallpaper and, you know, concept art they were releasing, and it looks so nice. And it's one of these games that I think that shows off what the next gen consoles can do, because, you know, it looks really nice, and it looks like PC standard as well, because one thing that PCs have had over consoles recently is that they can hold and they can support a lot better graphics. Now PS4 is turning around and going, look, we can do this as well, and it looks nice. And yeah, and I think there's rumours it's going to be cross-platform as well. I think it's still in beta at the moment, because they're just releasing the beta to see how people get on with it. So I think it's fairly standard and fairly bare bones. A lot of the random events that happen are fairly carbon copy of each other, but they're still pretty fun. One of the guys I actually work with has got the Destiny beta for his PS4, and he loves the shit out of it. He's loving it. He's playing it all the bloody time. And yeah, he says he likes it. You know, he's been playing it non-stop. He's been zooming around on the little jet bike, like Star Wars-esque jet bike you get, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it just looks really good, and the combat system looks fluid, and I've heard nothing but good things about Destiny. So yeah, that's Destiny. Number 4 is Batman Arkham Knight. Now, Batman Arkham Knight is something that I'm really looking forward to, because I've only fairly recently got into the Batman Arkham series. The Batman Arkham series, for those of you that play the Batman games, is Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and now Arkham Knight. I think that's the right order. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they've all been really good games. I've enjoyed playing them. I haven't played Origins, unfortunately, but I have played Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, and I love the shit out of it. Even if I did find the you know, after Arkham City, you know, I didn't really have, like, I wasn't really tied into it. I didn't really have the drive to go and solve all the Riddler puddles, so I didn't go and puddles. What the fuck? Shut up. I didn't have the, you know, the concentration to go and solve all the Riddler. For fuck's sake, all the Riddler puzzles. See, the brain's destroying. The heat is destroying my brain. Me no words. Like. But yeah, I didn't have the concentration to go and solve all the Riddler puzzles. There we go, that's the right sentence. But yeah, it was still a really good game. I had loads of fun with it. Like, a lot of people complain about the combat system, but I found it fun. It was alright, it was serviceable, it wasn't really broken, like a game that shall not be mentioned. Fuck that game. But yeah, it was really good, and Arkham Knight I'm really looking forward to, because the map is going to be bigger than Arkham City. Arkham City was a big map for like a Batman game. It was huge. It's gigantic. There were loads of places to go. There were lots of like hidden things to find as well, like call outs to other Batman villains that weren't necessarily in the game. There were other random events that could happen. Oh, mate. And yeah, Arkham Knight is apparently going to be like at least 3 times bigger than that. And because it's 3 times bigger than that, you get the fucking Batmobile. Yeah, get the fucking Batmobile, and this thing is going to be something that you can actively use throughout the map. It's not just going to be like a transition device, kind of like the Normandy is in Mass Effect. That's a transition device. You don't actually use the Normandy. You just get on it, and it's like a little self-contained map which gets you to places and stuff like that. It, like, you know, you don't get to fly it, right? Which would have been really cool. Mass Effect 4. those of you who are involved in Mass Effect 4, even though my viewers probably aren't involved in Mass Effect 4, but fuck it anyway, I'm going to say it anyway. We want to pilot the fucking Normandy. Do it now. Do it. Oh, good. But yeah, the Batmobile you will be able to use in combat as well. So you'll be able to like apparently you'll be able to like shoot out and take people out, or you know, zip line across the city, call the Batmobile and go. And the concept art for it looks really nice as well. It just looks like an all-round nice game, really. And there's a new villain as well, which is surrounded by like conspiracies and theories about who this guy might be, because they are adding a brand new villain to the Batman universe. It's not just a villain that they haven't used before, it's a brand spanking new one, which they've got to be fucking careful with, because die-hard Batman fans, if they get this guy wrong, or they don't kind of cast him right into the Batman universe and mythos, they might fuck it up and they might get a bit of backlash. But from the looks of it, he actually looks quite cool, and there's loads of theories about who it can be, but the makers of the game have specifically said that it's going to be a brand new villain with no link to anyone else in the universe, which kind of makes all the theories about it a bit useless. But anyway, it's a game I'm really looking forward to, and a game that I'm really looking forward to play. Number 3. Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. I love the shit out of the whole series. I've played all of them to absolute death. I especially love number 4. I mean, come on, who else sung the sea shanties along with their sailors while you're sailing around in your epic pirate ship nailing people out? I mean, it was just so good. It was such a good game. And the fact that they took, the best element from number 3 and made it a core component in number 4, which was the naval combat, was epic. And you could almost seamlessly transition from, your ship to land. It was really quick and really seamless. I was surprised, you just jump off your ship, bam, you're on an island. You jump off your ship, bam, you're on land again. It was amazing. You come from land, bam, you're on the ship, you're off. And it was great. It was a really good game. I enjoyed it. And loads of people have got criticisms of this game, but I love the shit out of it. I enjoyed it. Fuck all the criticisers of that one. Yeah, you didn't have Desmond in this one as well, which I think was kind of a good point of the game. You didn't have to deal with Desmond's backstory a bit, because I found the split in the story in 3 kind of took you out of each story. Really, there wasn't an emphasis on one certain story. They were both emphasised so much that they detracted from each other, and it kind of drew you out of each story, which made Desmond a bit which made you not really care about Desmond, and made Connor seem like a whingy little brat who you didn't really care about either. I didn't like Connor. No, I think it was too much. I think the reason I didn't like Connor was because he was too different from Ezio. I mean, you went from this flamboyant, well, not flamboyant, but you went from this witty, outspoken, cool, suave, debonair, Italian bloke who went from quite young and immature to old, wise, and absolute hardcore badass, even when he got a big ass grey beard, to this Native American who loses his family. Yeah, that's a harsh. I mean, the first third of the game is quite good, dealing with the Templar guy who you find out is his father, and the whole bit where the village burns and he loses his family and he goes to the old guy. That's pretty cool, but then the rest of the game is just, he doesn't seem to change or grow as a character until the end, where it's all really, really rushed. And yeah, it feels really rushed at the end, and there's no, for me, it just didn't come across that he growed at all. And that's why I didn't like him. He just kind of stayed in his little niche and was just like, me throughout the whole thing. It was just, I just didn't buy into him as a character. And I think that kind of has something to do with Desmond's story as well, because you're trying to deal with 2 stories, and they kind of detracted from another. And yeah, there's a little bit of a story in number 4, but it's just a little kind of almost a side quest type thing. It's just there's just stuff to do outside the Animus. It just seemed like it was a quest that was stuff to do outside the Animus, which is pretty cool. I did enjoy it. It was a little bit weird with the whole big hologram in the room thing. didn't really get that. That was a bit weird. It was like, wait, I'm not Desmond. This shouldn't apply to me. What? But anyway, it's going to be completely open world, set in the French Revolution. Was it 1789 Paris? And it's going to be completely open world. Everything's going to be dynamic and react to you. You can just like zip through rooms, and there'll be people in the rooms going, "What the fuck?" As opposed to, you know, the other games where you go through a room and it just be fucking empty. But yeah, this one's going to be amazing. It's going to have a story-driven online co-op mode, which is going to be epic, because anytime someone's tried to do that, it hasn't quite worked in the past. So hopefully this will tie into the main story as well, and it'll be kind of like a sidelong type thing that you can do with your friends. And also in this mode, you will have specific kind of class like bonuses and perks that you can use with the rest of your assassins to help you get through your mission, which is also really cool, because, you know, it will promote you to, you know, act constructively with a unit, which is what there's not a lot of multiplayer types out like that. I mean, yeah, there's like the Battlefield and the Call of Duty multiplayers, just to name the biggest ones, where you like you know, they do have maps and game modes where you can work as a team, but very few people really do anyway, unless you're all part of like a clan or a guild or a squad or something, and you all know each other and you're all talking to each other. That's the only real time anyone acts like a team, let's be honest. But yeah, this looks really good, and I'm really looking forward to it, because all the shots for it look amazing, all the gameplay videos look amazing, and I just love Assassin's Creed. I really want this to work. Number 2, Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, this is also a game I'm looking forward to, because I love the Dragon Age series, and a lot of people have had different vibes with the Dragon Age game. Dragon Age 1 and Awakening, the whole Dragon Age bit there, and then you had like Dragon Age 2. And the original Dragon Age had a couple of like DLC packs for it, so we're going to count them all as one singular game. And you had Dragon Age 2. Now both of them had quite different feels to them. Like Dragon Age 2 was more an interactive story because it was told through Varric, which is also really cool. Varric is an awesome character, and like, you know, Dragon Age 1 was more an RPG decision-based adventure, which is pretty good as well. And the combat had a different feel as well, and the graphics had a different feel, and the whole world had a slightly different feel because they revamped the monsters for the second one, and yeah, there was more. It just felt different, and like the Dragon Age fans are kind of split down the middle on which game they prefer. I actually preferred them both, really. I liked them both. I thought they were both quite serviceable. I did prefer number 2 because combat was a bit more inclusive. It wasn't just walk up to someone, hit the attack button, and occasionally hit another button when you want to do a special attack. This one you actually have to, like, you know, hit the button, and there's, you know, multiple buttons to do multiple things, and, you know, it felt a bit more inclusive and a bit more fluid, and you get better motions and just especially as a mage, because, like, you know, in the first game as a mage, all you did was just with your staff for ages, and if you're against like a really big boss, like one of the dragons you fight, you were just doing that and that for fucking ages, and it was just really, it was boring to look at. Whereas in this one you do like with a staff kind of thing. Yes, they are repeated motions, but they're different repeated motions than just one motion. It's like I think you get like 3 motions that it repeats kind of thing, but 3 repeated motions is better than 1 boring repeated motion, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But Dragon Age Inquisition looks really good. It's not going to be completely open world like Skyrim, but every kind of area you get to is going to be very big and very open to exploration. So it does look pretty good. You're going to have customizable armor for your companions, while still having them kind of retain like an individual look, which sounds quite good, because in Dragon Age 2, no matter what armor upgrades you gave them, they all look the same, and for me that was a bit boring. Yeah, that was one thing I didn't like about Dragon Age 2, the fact that, you know, you got these upgrades for your characters, but they never really looked any different for having those upgrades. It seemed kind of pointless giving them to them. I mean, if I give something to one of my companions, I want them to look better, or I want them to look different. But with Dragon Age 2, you never got that. It was just, you know, you could only see that they got an upgrade by going into their inventory menu and actually physically looking, which is kind of takes you out of it a bit. But this one, you can be able to customize them, and they'll still retain their individual look. So hopefully that'll be good. You'll be able to, you know, customize and craft stuff for your people, which is going to look good. Like you know, for your character, you'll find like materials in the world that you can use to craft and, you know, do different items with and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. It's something I missed. The mysteries with Flemeth, Morrigan, Grey Wardens, Red Illyrium will all be kind of like clarified to a degree, I think. From what I've read, anyway, is you know, they're going to be clarified a bit, but they might be still left in mystery, hopefully for another sequel. Maybe they'll plug for another sequel to do with, you know, things like that, or it will be more explained in DLC and stuff like that. And one thing I am excited about, actually, that I heard about this, it's powered by the Frostbite 3 engine. That's the same engine that powers Battlefield 4. And that is a fucking good game engine. I want that game engine. That thing is epic. It's like the Frostbite 3 engine is one of the better game engines out there. And for them to include it in a game like Dragon Age Inquisition looks really promising. It's promising. It's good. I mean, have a look at the gameplay of like Battlefield 4, and you know, that's stuff like that is going to be included in Dragon Age Inquisition, and that looks fucking good. I hope that comes out. Anyway, last one, the top one, my number one game that I am looking forward to, 2014, Halo 5 Guardians. Now, I'm a bit worried about this game, because obviously it does involve Master Chief to a degree, but there's not a lot of information about this available. I mean, I was looking for a little while before I did this, and I can't find that much info on it. It's like 343 are being deliberately vague with it just to try and pique people's interests. But I know Master Chief is involved somehow, but I'm a bit worried because Cortana is now gone. And that's what worries me, because Cortana was always like the human connection you had to Master Chief. I mean, if you just took Cortana out of like the other 4 games and just had Master Chief, you'd have a pretty bland character, really. Yeah, he'd still be badass and epic, and he'd have some cool one-liners, but he'd still be very, very cold, very distant. And Cortana kind of brought humanity to Master Chief, and Master Chief closer to humanity. When he got too close to, like, you know, the cold clinical killing machine, Cortana would bring him back a bit closer to his humanity. Because, you know, with the whole Spartan thing, with the whole Spartan like recruitment thing that they do to recruit Spartans, he never had a childhood, so he never matured mentally that much. He just became a killing machine. And they kind of deal with that a bit in a Halo 4. They kind of talk about how they recruit Spartans and how mentally damaged Master Chief is. And Halsey kind of hints that that's why he was given Cortana, to, you know, bring him down to some form of, like, you know, normality, really. But yeah, now Cortana's gone. That was such a touching scene at the end of Halo 4, by the way. Oh, that was a touching scene. I did enjoy that when, like, Cortana makes herself, you know, gives herself like a physical presence just long enough to touch Master Chief. And even though you can't see Master Chief's face, you can tell by the body language that he can't emotionally deal with what's happening to him, and she goes, and it's all and then they ruin it by having that shitty scene at the end. I didn't like that end scene. Just that end scene, I didn't really like it because it seemed too cheesy and too cookie cutter. I didn't enjoy it. I would have preferred it to end with Cortana just me. But yeah, they've got Master Chief back. I'm worried about how they're going to do him and how they're going to still show his humanity. Still show his humanity without having Cortana. And there's talk of the Arbiter coming back though, so maybe he would fill that role. You know, with the Arbiter coming back, maybe he will kind of step into the role of Cortana, even though he's an alien. But we'll put that aside. The Arbiter has always been a good character. I enjoyed him when he was in the game, and you know, I think he'll be a good addition, and maybe he can kind of balance out Halo a little bit. Well, maybe he can balance out Master Chief a little bit, because while Arbiter is still an alien, he's still more mature and more down to earth than Master Chief is. I mean, all Master Chief knows is, you know, I blew shit up. Whereas the Arbiter will obviously be a bit more, like, you know, a bit more straight-headed than maybe Master Chief is. But I digress. There's not a lot of information available about this, so I can't give it a full review like I'd like to. When there's more information about it, I might talk a little bit more about it, because this is a game I'm really looking forward to. Just the artwork for this is stunning. It looks really, really nice. I mean, I did a quick search for some wallpapers and it looked good. And they were like you know, I like when game designers do this. They've released like kind of like teaser images, stuff from the game. They've left it for you to figure out. It's like, oh, here, have a look at this. What does it mean? I mean, like, for instance, who's this guy? And what the hell is that? And what the name of all of this holy is this thing? I mean, just what is it? Look at it! Like, you know, no, like, kudos to anyone who figures out what that is. I think they're bringing the Forerunners back into it again, which is a little bit odd because they've kind of done the Forerunners in number 4. So I don't know whether doing them again in this one would be kind of dragging it out a bit. I don't know. But anyway, those are my top 5 games that I'm looking forward to for 2014. If I can get them and I can get a capture card and I can actually get the next gen console, which now I've got a job, hopefully I can earn some money so that I can get a fucking next gen console. I don't know what one I'm going to get. It depends what Halo 5 gets released on, if I'm going to be honest. Whatever Halo 5 gets released on, that's what I'm going to be buying. Hopefully 343 will actually realise that it'll make them more money if they release it on if they release it on PS4, Xbox One and PC. I really hope they do. I really hope Microsoft don't fuck them up, because I'd love to see that on a PS4. So yeah, those are my top 5 games. I will be getting a next gen console as soon as I can, and I'll be getting hold of a capture card and some decent software. I'll be updating the computer as well, because that thing's a pain in the arse.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
You shut up.
Make me, dickbag.
I'm gonna go and sort that thing out in a minute.
Bring it, you liberated bitch.
Give me a minute. Fucking dinner.
Ah, fuck. I'll be good.
Fucking do.
You're still a bitch.
But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Frank here. This has been a random channel update vlog. If you liked it, leave a like down below, comment down below if you've got any comments at all. Why not subscribe and join the Brotherhood of Legends today? So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy life.